that would require me to respond out of the submission.
What is the statutory duty, or what is their duty, Navy? What is bestowed on you constitutional or statutorily? What's their function?
Our function is to provide, to protect the territorial integrity of Nigeria from our inland waterways up to our EEZ and beyond.
Up to what?
Up to our economic exclusive zone and beyond.
Oh, well, I don't know whether it's right for us to talk about the Honorable Minister's or allude to his statement since he's not here and he has not represented. He said you are grossly incompetent.
Yes.
In discharge of your functions, hence the need for this contract or for contracting the matter out. But I would have loved the minister to be here so that he will look at you and you look at him and repeat himself again, or you take him on.
Yeah.
But on that day, in his response, he said due to the incompetence and inability of the Navy to provide the necessary security that led us being have been marked as very turbulent and high flash areas and rated on the worst criminal zones. And then we adjourned and said we needed you to come to respond and show us why are you incompetent, right. Why are you incapable, what is your constraint, if any. The essence of also petition is for us to know where are we lacking and what can we do to improve areas and so on. And from politicians, we've been able to improve the existing legislations, alter, amend, or improve. So, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. The issue of incompetence of the Nigerian Navy, what I will tell you is the Nigerian Navy has continued to perform its functions as required by, as bestowed on us by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The challenges that are there in the maritime environment, we have tried to the best of our ability within the resources and within the platforms we have to ensure that there is a conducive environment for business to strive, for line of sea communications to be open, for foreign direct investors shipping to carry out their duties or their businesses without any molestation. And that is why in the submission that I gave, the essence of the contract that the Ministry of Transport is trying to achieve is to combat issues that we are already dealing with. And there are statistical data that I have presented in the submitted document that shows you the attacks on vessels in Nigerian waters from January to December of 2016 and from January to December of 2017. And if you look at it, from January 2016 to December 2016, there were about 77 attempted piracy attacks within our own waters, out of which 40 were successful as at 2016, and 37 were not successful. Now, that made us to establish what an operation called Operation Sareteku.
Operation what?
Sareteku is protect the seas.
Okay.
It's a Hausa name for protect the seas. And this operation demands that about 4 capital ships.
Why the use of Hausa name?
Well, normally,
when the seas are down south. No, it's only we just go on.
Okay, sir. We do give code names.
I agree. I know.
Wheresoever.
Python dance and all.
Okay, okay, sir. So, in any case, I don't know, sir, if I can request that I do this submission without these cameras. Because
I will oblige you. One, based on if there are sensitive and security issues, ordinarily we do our. I'll help you. I'll guide you, so that we don't think we're hiding something. All your submissions are contained in the paper they are in.
That's right.
And you abide by the papers.
Yes.
We'll take it as your submission.
Yes, sir.
We'll read and digest it.
Okay.
But I'll ask you two questions.
No problem, sir.
Are you affirming the competency of the Navy?
Oh, 100%. All that we need is some little more of support in terms of platforms.
What kind of support? We want to more naval ratings, or what kind of support?
No.
Equipments, logistics?
If you look at our funding, you will find out that...
You need more logistics to operate?
Yes, we need more logistics to operate. Okay. And actually, we have capitalized in the last 2 years because the funding has been stepped up, 2016, 2017. So we have capitalized our vessels, and it has improved our operations.
Now, can you estimate the number of vessels you have for these operations?
For Tsaretepu?
Yes. How many vessels do you have?
We have up to 8 ships deployed for that.
8 ships?
Yes.
Can you give an idea of the general nautical miles of the area? Yes.
I will give you... It covers about 300 square nautical miles.
Now, can you compare?
Yes.
I can see some comparative analysis done in your paper.
Yes.
I will also take you in camera.
Okay.
I will take further of these proceedings in camera.
Okay.
Because we need to know our strength compared to our neighbors and the Navy and what
absolutely that would
and
be
what
nice.
Kind of equipment do they have and what we don't have, and see the areas we can mend. We'll also take you in camera. Okay. Transport. Who is the contractor? Can we have the content of the contract so we can operate from there? I don't even also tell the minister that the matter will have been done completely by us if only we need to know the content of the contract. That's all we need to know. Why we need to have an understanding on the contract. The petitioner, are you flowing with us? What if as a petitioner you are not happy with the petition, with the contract, say, how does that bother on you? How does that affect you? Let us hear them.
First of all, we want to note with very deep dismay that the absence of the minister and the matching fact that there is nobody of competence to represent him, to represent NIMASA, or to represent any body that is privy to or aware of this contract shows that this is just a unidirectional one-man thing. And also, Mr. Chairman, we are deeply displeased because this issue borders on our sovereignty as a nation by the Honorable Minister of Transport. I will draw some questions which I would want the Nigerian Navy to answer. Is the Nigerian Navy aware that in this contract we are talking about, HLS International is supposed to set up an integrated national coastal surveillance and waterways protection solutions with command and control infrastructure? Underline those words, command and control infrastructure. Who are they commanding? Are they going to come and command our Nigeria? The minister has stated very clearly, and the Navy must answer, beyond skirting around the issues. Are we saying that we have an incompetent Navy? And we should also be aware that Mr. President is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So if you are saying the Nigerian Navy under Mr. President, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, should be called to question, then you are automatically, indirectly questioning Mr. President. Furthermore, I would like to ask the Nigerian Navy, are you aware that in these terms of contracts, because if we look at the submissions made...
I ask you, do you have copies of the contracts? Because we are asking to be given documents relating to the contract. We've not gotten it by the Transport Ministry or Ministry of Transport. And you're quoting or citing clauses, supposedly, and the contract, we do not have it. So do you have a copy? Have you privy to it? Have you gotten a copy of it?
Mr. Chairman, we are speaking in line with the response which the Honorable Minister submitted here.
Okay, I need to know your source.
Yes, we need to get that clear.
Okay.
And the Honorable Minister also stated it. And thank God the cameras were here. You are setting up command and control infrastructure. Furthermore, I would like to ask the Nigerian Navy, are you aware? Because from what the Honorable Minister stated, there have been meetings all through. I would presume that the Nigerian Navy should have been in such meetings. I want to ask, was the Chief of Naval Staff or anyone part of the meetings that led to this contract? And are you also aware that the Nigerian Navy is supposed to bring about 2,000 of its personnel under this whole arrangement? When you bring these 2,000 of your personnel, under whose command will they be? Will they be under the command of HLS International? These are issues which we should look at.